Happy holidays. Oh, I did it before. Happy holidays.
She did it again.
And welcome to our... Fuck, I forgot.
Welcome to our next episode of our podcast.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk.
Don't ask me to do it. I can't do it.
Crystal and baby.
We're here, y'all.
All the unfiltered shit you've been waiting to hear.
We're unhinged.
What are we talking
It's
about
Christmas
today,
week.
guys? Yeah.
It's Christmas week. I'm excited.
Well, next week.
Well, yeah, next week's
Yeah.
so close. So what are you guys' favorite beauty treatments for Christmas? Or like, what are you like telling your patients? Yeah.
Phoebe, you're super fired.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a straight shooter.
This episode, we're
I'm a
talking.
straight shooter. What do you guys want me to do?
We're just going to talk about beauty treatments like outside of the needle, I guess, because all of that stuff is important too. Not just you coming into my chair, me talking to you, feeling you.
Beauty is lifestyle.
It
It
is.
is a lifestyle. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use that.
Don't steal my shit.
I don't like beauty as pain. I like beauty
I'm
as
gonna
lifestyle.
you're
Beauty as a
decaying
lifestyle.
and beauty is a lifestyle, stealing all of Crystal's shit.
You know, I was an English major before I went into aesthetics.
So back to your question, beauty treatments that I guess not just beauty treatments, but like
How do you feel beautiful?
How do you holistically make yourself feel
In and out.
well, beautiful, in and out, longevity? My first and foremost, which I have been so bad at, which is why I feel so ugly, but I know I'm still hot, is
You're super hot,
my
Laura.
water intake.
Yes.
It's been so bad, guys, because we've all been so busy at the med spa, and I'm like, I'll bring one bottle from home, and I don't have a water dispenser in my med spa. I don't know.
It's
if you
like
guys do.
concerning how little water I drink sometimes.
My
Like,
pee is like
it's like my kidneys are just screaming. I just
So yeah, I think water intake is really important.
But why?
Protein. Well, the water, first of all, the skin is the largest organ of the body. We know that. Why are you getting nervous on me? She's
Tell
like,
me.
but why did I?
It's because I need my nails done. They're ratchet.
hydration makes everything look better. Your hair, your how you feel.
Skin is the largest organ. So, and then the hair too. All the I can never say this word.
Keratin?
Keratinocytes.
Oh, keratinocytes.
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 All that stuff needs water and hydration too. 90% of your body is water.
And it's long term. I think something with hydration is it is a daily thing. Like you can be hydrated for a week. It doesn't really matter unless you're hydrated for like a year. Like your body needs that constantly.
Consistency.
And to expect that and to balance itself.
I know filler and tox doesn't matter as much because those are just, for me, those are the icing on the cake, but lasers and some stuff like that. Like if you're not hydrated, if your skin isn't hydrated, certain lasers, it's chromophore as water. So like your skin's not absorbing that energy like it needs to if you're not hydrated.
Well, and on beyond that, how you're healing. Like if your body doesn't have full function in its immune system because you don't even have the water to,
Right.
bring the inflammatory response to the area. If you're dehydrated, all of that's going to be affected too, and how you heal.
Yeah. So for me, it's water intake.
So you're trying to be better about it. Is what you're
I
saying.
used to be really good, but I'm so embarrassed to say, yes, I'm not good.
I know. I used to drink literally a gallon of water a day. Now I'm like,
I still preach it to my patients, don't get me wrong. And then I don't shame them, but I'm like, you need to be drinking. I look at them like, you're only drinking a bottle a day. And in the back of my head, I'm like, that's all I had today.
I haven't had any. I had an iced coffee and prayer.
I know that it's hard, right? All that stuff, but you have to do it.
Well, you hope that you say it and say it and say it, and
Yeah.
maybe they're doing it, even if you can't take care of yourself, which
And
we're
some people
working
truly
on.
don't know that it's that important.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it also helps with your fillers as well,
oh my
too.
God, absolutely. Because fillers are hydrophilic.
Exactly. Filler pulls water.
Sure.
So the more hydrated you are, the better your filler is going to look.
And
So
that's
when you-
scientifically
Yeah.
based.
So if you feel like you're getting depleted and a little raisiny and you're like, have the itch to, let me just go get more filler, hydrate yourself. And I can guarantee you that filler will just,
Yeah.
Especially in the lips, but really anywhere. I mean, it will last longer, which has been clinically proven with studies, but it's huge. It's a huge part of our whole
I
functioning.
actually just got a text and I'm going to go over it with you later. I started on this whole ZO protocol, skincare, and she's flaking, red, burning, which we understand there's anticipated reactions and whatnot. I don't think I even asked her about her water intake yet. And so I'm like, I hope that that's the issue because
Mhm.
that's normal.
it is, but it's been a couple weeks now. We'll talk about it after, but I'll probably send her to you. But yeah, so for me, it's water and protein. And I know how do you do your self-care and make sure you feel nice and healthy and young?
I struggle with diet, so water diet, really nourishing myself as a human. But beyond that, I think my hair health, which is tied into both of those, because I don't drink water and because I don't have a great diet
Right.
consistently, I struggle with how my hair grows and it, whatever.
I mean, this
so
is great. Your hair looks better.
I thank you. I pay a lot of money for it. So
Ariana Grande. I paid, what is her lyric? I paid for that shit.
Yes.
Yep, and
I
I'm
like
proud
it.
of it, but I'm really hoping like this year I've gone to a head spa to really like a clinical one. It was
A clinical head spa?
yeah, like they did camera photos
Leave
of
it to
my
Crystal.
scalp.
Yeah.
Like she went in there with like all these different tools and she did like it was a little it felt over exfoliated, but then it healed beautifully. And I noticed that and then I am incorporating different products and being more consistent. My goal is to be weaveless by next year.
Okay,
But
good.
I don't know if I can do that.
You can. Water, protein. Protein is essential
So
to hair growth.
Wait,
yeah.
I'm interested. Is it like one of those halo head ones?
I go to Spa Bar in Orlando, but they have them all over. But you want to make sure you're going to someone who isn't going to just like, it is very clinical. Like your scalp it ages faster 10 times faster than your, regular skin. And so she zoomed in and she was like, she showed me all of my blood vessels and capillaries. She's like, you have a lot of broken capillaries. And I was like, really? And she's like, yes, this either means you have chronic stress or this is a diet issue. And it's genetic as well. My family has very thin hair and probably all of them have the same type of scalp. And so I was like, that makes sense. I need to promote angiogenesis here. I need more blood vessels. I need to do PRP,
I was gonna say
PRF,
PRP, yeah.
all of that to create more blood vessel supply and then also do the other
Are
things.
you like massaging your scalp? Because they
I'm
say
not
like
doing anything. Okay. What do you, God.
I know we're literally the worst.
I
Literally
barely
the
wash
worst.
my hair.
We just
I mean,
promote all these things and then we don't take care of
I have
ourselves.
plated. I have so many products that are sitting staring at me, and I'm doing them now though. I am doing them now. So that's my thing is scalp health. I feel like that's a huge thing that when you walk around with flaky dandruff and
Absolutely.
like bad hair,
The hair is the
people-
crown of your whole
Yeah.
body.
It's your crown.
It
so
is, yeah.
I'm trying to be better about that.
Mine is massages.
That's a good one.
Oh my God.
I get plenty.
Once you hit 30s,
Really? Now I want one.
no. What?
I'm sorry. Wait,
You don't get massages?
you've never had a
No,
massage?
I do. I just go in and I'm like,
like
they're so aggressive. And I'm like, oh.
Okay, I wanted to take you guys to the Ritz as a gift, and I'm wondering if I should do something else.
No, I'll give you a
you can
massage.
do like Crystal, don't say more.
You're not going without
She's
me?
got FOMO.
You can do a pedicure, and we'll get our massage.
I'll get a massage.
I am like
just not a deep tissue.
my massage girl. There's no like spa music, none of that. It's straight up
Like trigger
therapeutic.
point
Like
therapy.
trigger
Massage.
point. Yes.
That's what I want. I'm okay with that because they
You
massage
just
the muscle.
you just said you didn't want deep tissue.
You
and
want it to be
The back
productive.
hurts.
You want it to be
Yes.
productive.
Yes. I
Yeah.
feel like the back, they're just like, I don't know, honestly.
I hate when they rub me like a cat.
Correct.
And
I
they
feel
just
like I've had bad
I don't like
experiences.
that.
Yeah, no, you need it. Okay, so my girl, she literally will work you.
Yeah, I have a
But
patient who
Who do you go
loves
to?
that.
She's out in Dr. Phillips. Her name is Christine, and
Good old Christine.
she'll travel to you. But I tell her, I was like, she doesn't do like that gentle massaging. She's there. She works on athletes specifically.
I have a patient who's referred a specific sports massage, and that's what I want, the kind
And
of massage.
I have a lot. I feel like as I've gotten into like my mid 30s, my aches and pains are really bad, and it's just because I'm like this all day long.
My
Literally
hips are
like this.
messed up
Yes.
from injecting.
And my right hip is like all discombobulated. She tells me that it's rotated weird. My right leg is shorter than my left leg. My right shoulder is fucked
You
up.
beat yourself up in the gym
Yes.
too. You don't do enough restorative.
Yes, and I don't. I just work out and I'm like, I gotta go. I don't have time. I don't do mobility. So my thing is mobility, getting massages, working out those kinks. Because then once you feel your body feels less tension, then you're like, okay, now I can start focusing on other things as well too, because it is a whole. If you feel pain in your body all the time, you don't want to do shit.
Right.
I ignore it. I feel like I'm always in pain.
I know.
But yeah.
I know. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
I don't know why my
it's
hip
chronic.
hurts. Yeah.
I'm still gonna work out. I'm still gonna do my life. I'm gonna ignore it, and that's just who I am. But I will try to fix it. But I think that's just life. I think it's gonna get worse.
And then it depends on like not who you live with, but like, well, it does. I mean, like if you live with someone who's proactive about their self-care and self-health too, it's gonna make you like my husband. Oh my God, I used to be the gym rat. Now he is, and I'm like, I look at him, I'm kind of jealous. I'm like, take me to the gym with you.
You guys should go. Well, you can't, it's hard with the baby.
Well, yeah, now we have babies, so we have to go separate times. But yeah, so that's important too, just to have a partner that supports what you want to do, aka if you want to come get Botox or filler.
I know.
I have patients who like hide things from their husbands, which is normal.
I love it.
I know.
I'm
I'm
like,
like,
you
yours-
go, honey.
I'm like, your secret is safe with me.
Exactly.
Correct. And the best thing is half the things we do, unless it's a laser or something, they go undetectable.
I know.
Yeah.
So it's like, unless you're like, I don't know, even it's hard for me to get
I
the
just tell
swelling,
patients,
but-
don't worry about it. Like, if you don't want to tell your husband, he don't need to know.
Yes.
And that's your choice. If you do, I don't think you should actively lie. I mean, like, I don't promote that in a marriage, but like, don't ask, don't tell. Do it while he's out of
Ignorance
town.
is bliss.
Because a lot of times they don't get it. Like, my patient who's been seeing me for 3 years, he'll be outside, he'll be like, oh, I'm so glad you don't get injections and look like her. And she's like, yeah. Yeah,
Just
babe.
got my Botox done.
Yeah, babe. This is normal. This
Yeah.
glow just happens to 38. You know, I'm 38 and this is glow. And he goes, okay, cool. Like, he just
I
doesn't.
have patients that will pay me in Visa gift cards.
That's a wild story. I've never, that's crazy.
And it's not just one. There's multiple of them. So I have
Tell them your target story.
So I have moms who don't want their husbands to know what they're doing, or see they know what they're doing, but they don't want to know the price point of it,
No
right?
numbers
Because
need
it's
to
a
be
little
shown.
bit expensive. And what they do is every time they go to Target to buy their kids stuff, which is on a weekly basis, right? Groceries, they just add in $100 Visa gift card in there. And they just tell their husbands, oh yeah, groceries have gotten expensive, economy is expensive. And they're like, sure. And on their receipt, it just shows Target statement. It doesn't tell them
That's
exactly what it's.
hilarious.
And they'll literally pay me with like $100 Visa gift cards. And then they're like, here's $1,000 on Visa gift cards.
wild.
And then
rest in cash or
I'm going to
something?
give you $200 in
I'm
cash.
pretty
and
sure
then
that's
just
called embezzlement.
and then just put $200 on my credit card and then another $200 on this card. And I'm like,
Dude, I've
they're like,
embezzled my husband.
they're like, yeah, you don't mind, right? And I'm like, girl, cash is
Do
cash.
whatever you
Yeah.
want. Yeah. I don't
I'm
care.
like, but he's not going to question the bruise on your lip. He doesn't see those things. I'm like, okay.
Honestly, a lot of them don't. I had two patients specifically that I love to death, and they cannot have their husbands know that they get lip filler.
I think it's eye swelling they notice a lot. Like, they'll notice when your eyes are weird and puffy, but like if your
Yeah.
lips are a little puffy, you can be like, I got a lip plumper. And these
Right,
guys
yeah.
are
That's
just
what I tell
Yeah.
them. I'm like, you just got a little.
I
I
once
tell
dated a
them
guy
that.
for 3 years who felt my hair extensions and
Didn't know
found
you
them on
had
year
them.
3 and was like, he was mad. He was like, how dare you hide this from me? I was like, babe, I wasn't hiding. Like, you felt my head. Do not.
You pulled
This
on
is
this
not
hair. You know
normal.
that there's
Like,
stuff there.
Did you think I had cancer with these lumps? Like, why did you think my head felt like that? And he's like, I don't know. I didn't think about it. I'm like, wow.
But you're all natural, babe.
I don't know. I can't hide anything from Johnny, but I don't ever have to.
And not all guys are
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Some
yeah.
are quite astute.
No, when I
She's
first got lip filler, oh my God, Muhammad was like, what happened here?
I know.
He was also really mad. But I was like, I totally made him believe that it was like lip plumper. Because if you know product, we used Juvederm Ultra Plus the very first time I got
so
my
you
lips
look like a
done.
blow up doll.
Yes. And I was low key freaking out because it was also my first time, which I always tell patients, like, I always warn them, you're going to freak out. I want you to freak out because you'll like them when they go down, which is exactly what happened to me. And then when they went down, I told him the truth. Well, after he said, oh, I really like that, I was like, that was lip filler. And he was still like, but it was fine.
Oh my God. I had a guy come in for an Easy Gel appointment with his girlfriend and she didn't tell him anything. He just thought she was coming to a doctor's appointment. I use a cannula and it goes, it goes everywhere. We go here, back in the scalp. And by the end of the procedure, he like halfway through, he came up and like grabbed her hand like this and he was like, are you good? And she's like, oh, I'm fine. Like she has no idea what this looks like. And I have a cannula 3 inches long just floating around her face. And he like comes over and halfway through, he's just like staring and he's like, he like looks like he's about to throw up. And I'm like, you good? He's like, what's happening? Like, why? Is this surgery? Are you a doctor? I'm like, no, it's a cannula procedure. This is her natural blood. We're re-injecting into her skin. And he's like, like he was so nice to her. Like he thought I was killing her.
That's cute.
It was really sweet. But it was just, it looks wild.
It does. Cannula looks insane.
It looks
especially
crazy.
It's funny when I tell patients like, oh, we're going to cannula now.
They're like, is that long?
Yeah. I'm like, no, it's not a needle. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have told you we're going there.
Point being, if she went home after that procedure that looked kind of, I guess you would say, rough or barbaric, even though she didn't feel it or care, if he didn't see that, she would go home and she looked fine. And she, he would have been like, hey, how was your day? And she would have said it was
right. Yeah. Especially PRF. I know you do it a lot, but you don't really smell a ton with it, right?
No, I mean, you
It's
get
like
a little bit
puffy, but that's it.
But it's a good puffy almost. It's like,
most
because
people.
especially if they're hollow, they love that puffiness.
Correct. With my sculpture
I mean, I
patients,
get edematous
they
around my eyes.
love the way they look the day of. They're like, I don't want this to go down. I'm like, it's going to. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So they just don't ask, don't tell. If it's a guy who can handle it or like can handle the topic. And I even struggle with that with patients. Like I had someone who I did her Botox a couple weeks ago, and I made the mistake of kind of over telling her. Like I basically hid a little scar tissue in her forehead, and it made me kind of push my needle past it because I didn't want to, the Botox would just go squirt.
And then it'd just be a waste of.
Yeah. And so it caused that side, and she looked great 2 weeks later, but one side of her brow it took to it a little stronger, and it was the side I went deeper. So I put one unit on the other side, and I was like, this should even it out. But when she came back, she was so worried. She was like, oh, something bad happened. And I was like,
yeah, that's what happens when you overshare.
And I was like,
that's a fine line,
I overshared.
Right? That's a fine line because I'm going back to what we've talked about before, informed consent and patient education. Oversharing can be a thing.
It can make them more anxious.
On the face, I think. And yes, beforehand too, it can make them more anxious.
Because nothing went wrong. It just, we had to even it out because it took to it a little bit more. They don't know that.
And so oversharing definitely, it's gotten me before too. And they're like, whoa, what'd you just say? I'm like,
okay, now I need to do a 20-minute anatomy lesson to make sure you fully understand what happened. Because you don't want them to freak out.
It's like freaking diarrhea mouth, literally.
Yeah. So, it's just it's the finesse. It's the finesse of being a provider that's ethical, making you look bomb, and also being safe.
And making sure as a patient and a provider, we got to take care of ourselves to if we don't look good, they're not going to want to do any work with us. But making sure they know that, and I talk about this all the time. I don't know if we've talked about it yet on the podcast, but internal health, longevity.
Peptides.
Yeah. Peptides. Exercise. I know we just talked about water and nutrition.
That's actually, let's stop on that one.
Sleep and
cortisol
water,
levels, if they're high because of the water and sleep, it's just, you're not going to heal well. Yeah. So
I wanted to circle back on peptides because I feel like we talked about like treatments going into the next year. I'm personally taking them now, as well as I'm pushing them to my patients, and we're going to be launching some new ones like the GHK, like BPC 157. Like these are so good for inflammation. Like I'm an inflammatory girly, and I have to, decrease it as much as possible. And
for
all
the
of us
cortisol
do.
levels too.
All of us.
And with that being said, peptides help also the inflammation and stuff, but just your day-to-day stresses too can help, like how you manage stress. Having a chat like this to basically be like, girls, I'm pooped today, right? And then we just bring you down from here to here, just kind of calming your nervous system. And you should always have like
surrounding yourself with people who are good for you.
A group of friends or family, even if you don't have good family that some people hate their family, which is fine, or some people don't want to associate with friends.
Positive people.
Yeah. Or positive people, or just get a dog, get a cat.
I love my dog.
Love my dogs, but they're a little stressful.
I know. Yeah, that's true. I have a big German Shepherd, and that's a lot. But pet therapy, yoga, Pilates, whatever it is that you guys do, head spa, massages.
Whatever makes you feel happy. If you're a person that wants to sit with their red light mask on,
correct,
and drinking your little Prosecco, then by all means.
If you want to just make funny videos, I just texted them the other day. I was like, I want to get a Grinch suit and just go make funny videos.
I love the Grinch so much.
I do too.
But guys, I watch it.
I watched it yesterday, like twice.
Like I 5 times, 6 times a year.
Shit with me, and she was like staring at Jim Carrey.
I swear, like 6
Which one? The Jim Carrey?
I've already watched it.
Like original.
No, the
Jim
original.
Carrey.
Yeah,
no,
that
Jim
is the
Carrey.
original Jim Carrey one.
No,
the original
like Dr. Seuss Grinch.
I probably could quote the whole freaking movie.
I like the.
I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not gonna do it.
That's it. I'm not going. That's always my favorite line. But yeah, with the holidays coming up, I guess just stay hydrated, stay healthy, get all your treatments beforehand, which at this point it's probably a little too late. But going into the new year, it's good to have a plan in place with your injector, right? Like we're going to hit Christmas again next year.
Lasers and peptides. That's my advice.
Peptides. We'll hit on that too
and take care
in the
of
next
yourself.
couple episodes about laser technology and biostimulators. We are going to take a break for Christmas next week, but we're so excited to see you guys on the new year.
Happy holidays,
Happy
everyone.
holidays.